Hi Aquarius, welcome to your mid to late October reading going into November. Thanks for joining me. My name is Michelle. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Aquarius, have you been ghosted by someone, or perhaps you're ghosting someone? I do have the card of ghost, and in this particular case I'm picking it up as very literal, meaning you've either cut off contact with someone yourself or they have to you. We have the card of shallow grave. So it does say that you miss someone, so it could be that the other person has ghosted you. But Aquarius, when we talk about this card of shallow grave, it is about holding on to the past, of course, idealizing the past, not allowing yourself to move on after an ending, a breakup, a move, a faded romance, a divorce, or it may simply be a case here that this person has moved out of your life in one form or another. It could be literally the past with that card of ghost as well. It's interesting though, because the overall energy of the reading, Aquarius, is one of temptation, desire, but it's about willpower, strength. So it seems like you are perhaps resisting something around you here, Aquarius, because you're holding on to something from the past. One interpretation that I'm picking up. So let's see where this goes, guys. Either this is you, Aquarius, it could be someone around you, vice versa, or if you're cross-watching, it could be an Aquarius that you're dealing with. At the bottom of the deck, I've got the King of Wands in reverse. Now, either side can resonate. I'll be doing Aquarius and the person that they're dealing with. So please take whatever side resonates the most. The King of Wands in reverse, let's talk about him. The Queen of Cups in reverse. So we seem to have a couple here, but they're both not making a pair at the present time. I get being apart. One person here, I feel, wanted to come towards Aquarius. And I feel, Aquarius, it may have been you here that ran from this person, perhaps resisting them, due to something in your past. That's what I'm picking up, guys. We also have the Six of Swords. So this is about moving on from the past. It's about moving on from behaviors in the past that have held you back, sabotaged your relationships perhaps in the past here, Aquarius. And we also have the Four of Swords in the reverse with the King of Wands in the upright. So yes, it is about breaking free of pain. I do feel that there's been some prolonged period, Aquarius, where you may have been resisting dealing with some suppressed pain. And King of Wands, Emperor in reverse. It's kind of like a fight between taking charge of yourself and letting it, almost like giving up. And I don't mean that in a very literal way. I mean giving up on the idea of moving on from this past situation. So let's see. I'll cut these cards. I'll get a signifier for you, Aquarius, where you currently stand, where you hope to stand with this in the future, how you're viewing the other person, how you've perceived them in the past, your doubts and fears about this situation, what's happening in your environment, and the potential outcome. Now, the other person has the Three of Swords in reverse and the King of Swords. Okay, so I do feel, Aquarius, that there's a need to detach, to see things from 10,000 feet when it comes to a disconnect in a relationship. With an Empress, I feel like it's the Aquarius here who has, I feel that you've been in a relationship with someone But you're going in two different directions now, Aquarius. That's what I'm picking up. Yeah, Knight of Swords energy. I feel like you're both going in different directions. But you miss this person. Let's see. A signifier for the person that you're dealing with, where they currently stand, where they hope to stand with this in the future, how they're viewing you, Aquarius, how they perceived you in the past, their doubts and fears, their external situation that's affecting them, and the potential outcome. Okay, so let's see who's who, guys. We've got the Lovers and the Nine of Cups. Not bad at all, really. Yeah, I mean, this is nice energy. I feel like the two of you had something going on. It felt good. So what on earth what happened here? Let's take a look. Where you currently stand, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. The other person has the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody's given up on making the effort. I've got it as you, Aquarius, but feel free to swap the energies around. Somebody's willing to put in the work to keep going at this. Very goal-directed. I've got Aquarius over here giving up. Where you hope to stand with this in the future, Ace of Wands in reverse. Where they hope to stand, King of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I feel that I kept getting you as the King of Wands, even though you're an Aquarius, so you may have a lot of fire in your chart. But the problem with this that I'm seeing, Aquarius, is that your fire's gone out. Yeah. I feel like this past situation has taken its toll. Goes to the past, being haunted by the past. I feel like there is regret and frustration around you because you can't seem to let go of ghosts of the past. And I feel like the past situation is somehow affecting you in the now, where you sabotage. You sabotage new relationships. You put up this wall, you put up this resistance. I feel like this other person wants to break on through. They want to get to the heart of Aquarius, but Aquarius, I feel like you're closed off to this person, but you do have a connection. And when you're with this person, you're happy. So it doesn't really make sense, because you're happy when you're with this person, they're happy with you. Then when you go away, when you're away from this person, in your mind something happens when you're not around them, where there's all this other stuff comes into your mind that somehow makes you self-sabotage. Let's see if we can get some more information. How you are viewing this person, the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. The thing is, you're somehow viewing yourself as lacking. I'm sensing an energy of lack. So you don't feel like you have enough to give to this person. And that makes you withdraw, to stop putting in the effort. Yeah, I feel some of you may be going through some kind of life crisis, possibly the loss of a job, or a loss of standing, maybe even a loss of money associated with any of life's challenges. So I feel like when you're with this person, they help take your mind off your troubles. You feel good in their presence, but then when you're away from them, all of this other stuff comes hurtling back. And then I feel, it's not that you forget about this person, but I feel like they get put on the back burner. How they're viewing you here, Aquarius, the Ace of Wands. Yeah, well, see, you have it here in the reverse, which tells me that there is a delay, or even this sense of you feel like the fire's gone out. I keep getting that. But this person's passion is here. They are very tempting. I get there's desire here, passion, love, sex, yes. I feel like it's good. I feel like the energy between you is good, but yet there's some past that keeps it being dredged up here. This person wants to communicate, they want to reach out. How you've perceived them in the past. Yeah, the Seven of Wands, you've had this resistance. You've had your wall up here, Aquarius. I get a very strong energy around you of somehow resisting a connection because you fear getting involved again. There's some kind of loss that you've experienced. You're still haunted by that loss. You don't want to repeat it. And so you put up your guard. You guard yourself against loss. You're guarded in your emotion. I get you guarding many things. It feels like you're a hard person to reach here, Aquarius. You want to maintain. You want to maintain boundaries, very, very strong boundaries. But the boundaries are so. It's like concrete barriers. Yeah. How this other person has perceived you, the Ten of Wands, well, they've perceived you as a lot of hard work, to be honest. They're still trying. They're still there. They're still plugging away. They're hoping to break through those walls, Aquarius. Your doubts and fears, the Eight of Swords. Yeah, it's these thoughts in your mind that are blocking you. There's a lot of sabotaging thoughts. When you're with this person, everything's great, it's happy, but when you're away from them, all these thoughts come into your mind, all of the reasons why this can't work. And it's literally killing the relationship. Their doubts and fears, they have the Sun in reverse. They're fearing that they can't sustain the happiness with you. There's a lot of shadow over on the side of the Aquarius here. So although there's love, there's passion, there's sex, what's missing is true contentment, emotional happiness, and this passion can't be sustained, is what I'm getting. Your external influence, we've got the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, it's that unsustainability. I feel like you're possibly trying to be something that you're not. Or there's a sense here of needing to come out and say the truth. There's something here that it feels like there's something that you need to say, but you're restricting yourself from saying it. You're making it seem with this individual that it's sex, just sex. That's what I'm picking up. But even that, I feel like you know deep down that it's not sustainable. I don't think it's even what you want. Their external circumstance. We've got the Page of Pentacles. There's an opportunity here, guys, to wipe the slate clean here and start it off in the right way. It feels like there needs to be a new start here, guys. The outcome for you is the Knight of Swords in the reverse. The outcome for them, the King of Cups. Which I feel for you, it is you. But it's you coming towards them with your emotion. See, at the moment, I get lovers, I get sex. It's not sustainable. What you have to come forward with is this emotion. There has to be love here. It can't just be about sex. Yeah. Now, you've been resistant to opening up emotionally. That's why I feel you've kept it on a physical basis. But even that, I get a very, very strong energy of you at times ghosting this person. Like, when you're with them, it's good, but then when you go away, I feel like you're dealing with a whole lot of other stuff in your life, external and internal. You may ghost this person. Intentionally or unintentionally, it might be subconscious. And it's almost like, well, it's a little bit of a control thing, I think, Aquarius, to be honest with you. I'm getting this essence here of, it makes you feel like you have control over the situation. It's a little bit manipulative, the ghosting, because I feel it's like a form of making them chase you, or something like that. Yeah, guys, I'm picking up some kind of power game here. I've got it coming from your side, Aquarius, because flip out the energies as it resonates. But Aquarius, there's some kind of power game here. It's mental, meaning that, I don't mean it's crazy. I mean that it's coming from, it's something you've cooked up in your mind. Yeah. It feels like it's something that you do to maintain control over a situation, rather, because you fear being vulnerable, you fear losing control and becoming susceptible to loss. But by sabotaging this relationship, by playing this kind of mental game of come here, go away kind of energy, making them chase you, I feel like you're hurting yourself more than the other person, to be honest. I think they can see through it. I think that they can see through it, and you miss them. When you're not with this person, you miss them. Goodness, Aquarius. Yeah, it's a tough one, this. I get a lot of resistance, but the thing is, you want this person. I can feel it. You want this person. But it's all got tied up to something from the past that you lost. And the way that you feel about this person is bringing that up to the surface again, and it's making you act in this way. And you're attempting to maintain control and not be vulnerable, and you're kind of driving this person away, but I don't feel that they're going away. I think that you may have thought that they would have given up or have gone away, but they haven't. They're still in there, still working on this, and I feel that they're going to eventually break through those walls, Aquarius. So you've got yourself a stayer here. I think in the past people have given up. They've met this concrete barrier that you have around you, and they've said, oh, okay, I can't deal with this. But this person seems to be quite strong. not only that, there's a massive attraction from you towards this person. So I think you're finding it hard to resist this individual. I think they've gotten closer than anyone in breaking down these walls. So before we go to the extended, let's get a card from the Everyday Witch Oracle. If this is your story, Aquarius, please do join me in the extended reading. The link is down below in the descriptions box. It'll be about another 30 or so minute reading. I'll be clarifying, looking at everything here in depth, and looking at some future energy as well. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you're a newcomer. I'd love to have you. If you would like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. And guys, please be sure to check out my channel membership page. You can click on the join button or look at the link in the box below for more information. Please join my band of gypsies. I'd love to have you as a supporter, or you can step up to the early access level and get early access to my YouTube readings, and you'll get all of the signs at once, so no waiting there. So please do check that out if you're a regular viewer. All right, Aquarius, let's see. That one flew out. Speak your mind. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. The communication here, I think you're both avoiding talking about the elephant in the room. And it's this ghosting situation. How do you feel? How does this person feel? I don't think either one of you really know, to be honest. I think you miss each other when you're not together. This person desperately wants to break down these walls. You're resistant. And something has to give. I feel it's your walls. This King of Cups gives me hope that you will eventually open up and let this person in, because I feel like at some point that it's just going to be too tempting. You're going to have to let this person in. So let's see where this goes in the extended, guys. Again, the link is down below if this is your story. Thanks again for watching, Aquarius. Please take care, have a happy and safe Halloween, and bye for now.